Look at the size of this sucker. Somebody was making some real estate on the property here. I mean, we had holes in the road, we had holes out in the fields, and each one of these holes was just so huge. I mean, we had giant piles of dirt. Some of these holes I could stick my head in. And I know this ain't a groundhog or a mole or a fox or even a coyote. After inspecting these holes, checking out the walls, and seeing the claw marks, I knew this had to be done by one creature and one creature only. A badger. I mean, all this was a hunch. I was hoping it was a badger because that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, I mean, the walls kind of gave it away. But these badgers, I mean, they can cause a lot of damage and get themselves into a lot of trouble.
Police responded to a trespassing call this morning. It was a badger.
Well, it was time to set the trap, set the camera, and see what we get. And first night was literally a success. I was not expecting this. Yeah, this is what I got. Bottom left-hand corner, look who it is. Mr. Badger. Oh yeah, look at him go. He's gonna just dance around my traps. I mean, I could not believe it. I did not get this guy after the first night. I mean, he missed every single one of my sets, and at the end of the night, yeah, still no badger. Decided to do the 1-2 switcheroo, and whoop, yeah, he completely avoided that trap. So I got video footage of him halfway in the hole and halfway out of the hole. So, I mean, there's only one thing left to do, and that was to dig him out.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
And still no badger. I mean, we could not believe it. So, you know, I decided to look up, can a badger dig faster than a human? And I mean, there's no possible way that a badger can dig a hole faster than a person with a shovel can. Okay, buddy, well, you know what? We're going to bring out the neighbor's excavator. And still no stinking badger. Time went on and I decided just to leave this guy alone. But a few days go by and I stumble upon this, a new hole, right where we tried to dig him up at. So I figured I'm gonna set some traps, take a chance, see what we get. And I couldn't believe it. That little sucker came back. At first he walked right past the set, but he came back and then bang, he's trapped. I could not believe it. I was frantic. I was calling good old Joe to get down there, and he got down there and he took care of business. I mean, after all the mayhem, Joe even decided to set up his phone and FaceTime me just to show how crazy and massive this thing was. I mean, his face just says it all, folks. Look at the size of this sucker. Been going after him for over a month now, and hard work definitely paid off. He's a little stiff though from last night. Dad took care of business, and he's just a little stiff from the cold weather, but look at his claws. I mean, just absolutely huge. I mean, those things have got to be at least inch and a half long. I mean, it's just insane. But yeah, he's a little red in the face because Dad popped him right in the head. This guy weighs probably a solid 35 to 40 pounds. Yeah, just huge. Yeah, so I got the 3 traps here, and he was caught in all 3 traps. He had his front paw in this one, and then the 2 back ones in these. I mean, we just dug up this badger like a week ago, and it's crazy because this guy was literally down in this hole. It's just unbelievable that he came up out of this hole. Haven't seen him for a week, took a chance, put these traps here, and then he came back and we got him. That's just awesome to see. This is my first time actually seeing a badger in person, yet you get one, and it is just so cool. The damage that these guys do, it's unbelievable. Here, I'll show you guys his back paws. They're kind of webbed. Those have got to be helpful for when he's pushing that dirt back. Yeah, look at those webbed feet. And then his front claws here, those are the killers. Man, those things are huge. Just so cool. Let me show you just how long this sucker is. He comes about up to my nose, all the way down to my waist.